Sometimes it's difficult to know exactly what to do within the cleaning time. I mean, you may only have 2 or 3 hours to get certain jobs done, and sometimes the client isn't. Some clients are more clear than other clients as to what they want done within that cleaning time that they can afford to pay for. So one of the things people wonder what to do is like how much detail to go into in a normal bedroom. Well, this is our bedroom, and I just wanted to show you some of the things that I would expect to be done if I had a cleaner come and clean for me. Number one, I would expect the glass windows to be cleaned, right? Particularly around the handprints. You may not actually get the time to clean the whole thing, but I would expect the handprints to be gone. Because it's not me that touches the glass when I open it. But anyway, the other thing that I noticed, we've got this lovely bed here, but as in all surfaces that have got, what's it called, a horizontal area, then it's going to collect dust. And Paul, without tripping over the vacuum cleaner here, just come over here. And you can really see how the dust is built up. I mean, I have kind of left it so that I can show it more dramatically, but you can see that there's quite a bit of dust there. But anyway, I just want to show you, this is easily done. I've just got this vacuum cleaner, but you know, you've obviously, a lot of people don't use all the attachments in their vacuum cleaner. The attachments are there to make your life easier, so you should use them. I've got this quickly set up here, and you can see, it's not a big job to get that done. Now, I'll finish that bit later. The other thing that I want to show you is when I'm cleaning a room, I'll often have a bag hooked up on the door. That way I can put in any little bits of rubbish that I don't want to suck up with the vacuum cleaner, or I've got my cloths and everything like that. Now, I always tell my new cleaners, even if it's only a 2-hour clean and you've really only got time to do the floors and the bathrooms, then you should at least dust in the parents' room, because, you know, after all, they're the ones that are paying for the clean, and it would be nice if you dusted their room. So I've already done this side. I'm going to sneak in past here over here. It really doesn't take long. I just wanted, the other good thing about having a bag on the door is like that is then you don't have to put your damp cloths or anything down on any surfaces. You've got everything of yours together, either in a bucket or a bag, and you keep your stuff together. You can keep your clean things away from your dirty things and stuff like that. But I want to show you now, I've got this cloth here. I've already started dusting. Can you see there's already quite a bit of dirt on that? All you need to do, this is just a dampened cloth that has been really well wrung out. Now all you need to do is refold it the other way. I don't need to keep going back and rinsing it out because that would take time. Instead, I folded the cloth over, and before I vacuum the room, I just give everything a quick dust. And as it gets dirty, you know, you just fold it over to the other side. You would also make sure that the drawers are all shut and things like that, which I need to do that to the other side. So I want to also show you this. Just as you've got these little cloths to clean your glasses, there's also these microfiber cloths that you use for the glass. Now they've got quite a shiny finish. This one is clean, it's just a bit stained actually. But you want to make sure that you use something like this when you're polishing. You don't need to use paper towels and stuff like that. Get one of these microfiber cloths and they last for a really long time. But you use these ones dry, not wet. Okay, so we'll do all that part later. The other thing that you want to do when you're vacuuming is to make sure you get underneath the furniture and in behind the doors, because when the client's using their room, they're probably going to shut the door. So you need to make sure you get in behind the doors and into the corners. In a place like this that has wardrobes, you would want to open the wardrobes up And you'd want to vacuum the trackings, because when they get, it's really not good for them. You can see how much dust is in there. It builds up really quickly in this room because we always leave the door open. You also want to, when you're vacuuming, to lift under the corners of the mats. I would get around, you know, vacuum everything really carefully first, vacuum the mat, then lift the corner of the mat up and vacuum underneath it. You are not going to always, you know, some with smaller mats, you might actually vacuum the mat first and then move it out of the way. But on a bigger mat like this, you at least need to get under the corners, because if dirt builds up under a mat, it can actually, the grit from the dirt which builds up can actually scratch the floor if it doesn't get attended to. Now, you may not necessarily mop underneath there, but you'll at least vacuum the dirt out. So they're the main things that I would do when cleaning a room. I'd also tidy the bed and have the pillows looking nicely and things like that. But definitely underneath furniture, definitely give the side tables a wipe. Make sure things are tidy, and make sure if there is glass mirrored doors that they get a clean. Now, of course, with these, I've actually, just behind you, Paul, but don't worry about it, there's a little stool. You will need a stool, or you will need one of those extension squeegee type things in order to get to the higher parts. So whatever works best for you. Anyway, thank you all for watching and have a great week.